Yes, and I hope we're hungry because this looks beautiful, doesn't it? Mmm, cupcakes, which are very popular right now, I must say. Everyone's doing cupcakes. Whether you go to a wedding or any type of event, you see a lot of cupcakes. I am so thrilled to have this guest on because I've actually had her cupcakes and they're really, really good. Please welcome Erika Williams from Haute Caketure. Good, good. Now see, I've had the pleasure of sampling these wonderful cupcakes and I gotta say they're delicious. But question for you, what made you decide to go into making cupcakes?
Well, initially I enjoyed cooking and I just wanted to cook for my friends, my family. So we would have get-togethers and things like that, and so I would just bring the desserts. So my friends kept encouraging me to make it into a business because they felt like they just tasted really great. And in my head, I'm thinking, these are my friends, this is my family, it's not that serious, they don't taste that good. Like, thanks guys, they don't taste that good. But they continued to encourage me and continued to say, no, we're serious, you really need to do this. And then one of them gave me a nudge. She asked me to do her baby shower. So I did, and it kind of snowballed from there. One event, the baby shower led to another baby shower, which led to a wedding, which led to a birthday. So things just kind of continued, and about 4 or 5 years later, here I am, Haute Caketure.
As they say, voila.
Voila.
Now, you're the first person I actually heard ask me when I was placing my order, do you want a combination of gluten-free, sugar-free? Tell me about the different types that you make.
Mostly I do regular cupcakes, all the sugar, all the buttery goodness that all we want in our cupcakes, because you think, why have a cupcake? Like, I don't want a sugar-free cupcake. If I'm going to eat a cupcake, I want I want to have my guilty pleasure. So I initially just started to do just the regular cupcakes, the butter, the sugar, the flour, and everything. But I recognized also that there was a need for people who couldn't eat some of the things that go into regular cupcakes. Absolutely. People who are worried about their health. There is a disease called celiac disease, and they can't have any type of wheat, and
right.
Gluten is an allergy. So most cupcakes that you buy on the shelf are glutinous. They are full of it. So I had to take that in consideration and say, how can I reach these people and how can I serve them? Because they want beautiful, tasty cupcakes as well. So I got into my head, I'm going to get in the kitchen, I'm going to learn how to be able to serve these people too. So I learned how to do gluten-free. I also do vegan cupcakes, which
wow.
that's
impressive.
even more extreme, but
not that I would like to taste that. I understand. Totally get it.
But I try to accommodate everyone with, even if you have allergies. Some people have peanut allergies. Again, there's wheat allergies. So I try to pay special attention to what people need and then give them a delicious, beautiful cupcake as well.
Great. So speaking of different types of cupcakes and what you provide, how can clients get in touch with you, new clients?
I am all over the internet. I am in social media. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. I am everywhere. I have a website, www.hautecaketure.com. So you can do that. You can call me. All of my information is there, and then we can, figure out your needs and how I can best serve you at your event to make it happen.
Yeah. And how much time does one need to get an order in? Because we're not going to talk about me when I tell you like 3 days.
Right.
That's just between us. But what's a good estimated time to get cupcakes
I
delivered?
prefer for cupcakes at least 2 weeks notice. For larger events, say for instance if you need 300 cupcakes, I would appreciate a little more lead time because depending on the level of decoration that you have to do, the decorations can take a little time to make.
Yeah.
But I prefer for smaller orders, at least a 2-week lead time for weddings, baby showers, and those types of events, especially weddings, a longer lead time, maybe 3 or 4 months in advance, so I can meet with you, have a consultation. We can talk about colors, themes, anything that will make, you know, your cupcakes personal to your own event.
Yeah.
So that kind of gives me some time, and then we can come in and have some other.
Detailing is very intricate. Like, she literally puts a lot of detail into
Yeah.
this, so that's great.
I just wanted to reflect, you know, the
Excellence.
person. Yeah.
You are. Excellence.
Exactly.
And you know how I feel about that.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, Erika, as business owners, we are obviously faced with a number of challenges. So, just quickly, what would be something you would say to a business owner who is starting out in a business such as this? What's something advice you can give to them?
I have to give the advice that I gave myself, and that is to just trust your gut and trust your instincts. There's a reason that you have this gift. This is something that God provided to me. He said, look, I didn't go to school for this. I have no formal training in this. I just got in the kitchen one day and started to do it. So when I look at that, I say, well, God provided this gift to me, and He's giving me all of these different avenues, all of these different people to push me and encourage me. So I'm going to trust Him that, you know, if I give my business over to Him and let Him, you know, take care of it for me, then everything is going to be okay. So I would extend that to any business out there. Trust your gut, trust your God. If He's put you in a position, He's not going to leave you there.
And so finally, before we bite into this cupcake, how do you put power into your purpose?
I put power into my purpose by trusting God and walking on faith. There are so many times that I felt like I didn't know what the next step was going to be. I didn't know how I was going to get to that next step. But I never, ever gave up. I just looked up and I said, God, I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, but I trust you. And so just take it over. And every time I said that, like almost immediately, I would get a phone call, I would get an email, and there was an avenue to open the door to let me know, yes, I heard you. Yes, I have your back. Yes, keep going forward. So you are one of those avenues. So I just wanted to let you know that, you know, when you sit up at night and say, am I doing this, the right thing? The next day, you said, hey, I'd like for you to join me on the show to talk about your purpose and how, you know, what your power is. And so my power is God.
It's a gratifying.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To Haute Caketure. And guess what? We have cupcakes for our studio audience.
I did. I have one of my Haute ladies. So she's going to be passing these out. I just wanted to let you know that these actually are gluten-free cupcakes. They are an almond cake with a raspberry mango filling with a strawberry cream cheese frosting. So,
can we get a look? I'd like to thank my guest, Erika Williams, owner and CEO of Haute Caketure. I love the name.
thank you.
Erika, thank you.
Thank you.